Hey, what's up everyone? Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over how to increase your throwing power. It's going to be volume 2. I created a video about this, I want to say a couple years ago, and really focused a lot on external rotation in the arm. When you're going through, you can go ahead and click the link here if you want to watch that video. But big thing that I wanted to talk about today is more so in how you can use your ability to create disassociation or separation within your trunk to really maximize your ability to throw the ball further. So a little bit different concept, but really giving you the same type of information, just helping you in increasing the throw. And so the big thing that we're talking about when we talk about the ability to create that hip and shoulder disassociation or trunk rotation is when you're going and you're stepping, being able to really get your hips to lead the actual movement pattern. So a lot of times what I see is two different things. One would be when people are going forward, they'll go forward and shift all of their weight just like that, right? So you can see how my whole center body goes here, where really what you want to do is you want to get your hips going first and keep the rest of your body back, especially when we're throwing the deep ball, but even a little bit when we're throwing underneath. So you want to get your hips going and pushing forward, and as you're doing that, you're kind of loading back or keeping yourself back. So now you create this kind of angle in your body instead of pushing yourself and making so everything goes forward. All right, the other thing is you want to be able to push yourself to make it so your hips are rotating like that, right? See how my hips are starting to open up to you while keeping my front shoulder closed. So I see a lot of times when people start to open up within their hips, they also start to open up with their shoulders simultaneously, or they might even open up within that front arm before they go open up with their front hip. And a lot of people, I think, are doing a much better job with that front arm and keeping it close to their body. But just because you're keeping it close to your body doesn't mean that you're getting your hips to go in front, and it also doesn't mean that you're not opening up your front shoulder before your hips, right? You could still be opening up here and keeping your hand close to your body. So you really need to focus on, even for me, I go through, I have this whole 8-camera lab here, and we're able to do the test to be able to measure your actual trunk rotation and how to effectively get it. And I found that in order to get a better trunk separation for me, I have to really focus on pushing off of my back leg. My front arm, I could even drop my front arm down to the side, and even when I do that, I can still get more trunk rotation because of how I lead with the trunk and being able to get that movement happening first. So the more I focus on that, the better it seems I get my trunk rotation, not putting too much of a focus on that front arm. Now, I don't want to necessarily say that you shouldn't put a focus on your front arm, because I do think it's important, as you push off that back foot and start getting your weight going forward, to really try to keep that front shoulder to kind of push back. You see a lot of guys, Tom Brady does that, where he kind of gets his weight going here and he's pushing back here. I know Patrick Mahomes does a great job keeping that front arm back here too, and then comes through from there. But I really want you to understand though, it's very hip driven in making it so you get great trunk rotation. It's not huge on the arm. Okay, the arm is important, but if you don't get the hips to go and lead and get you to open up there, then the arm can be anywhere and you're gonna still be getting the same result. So you wanna put a big focus on making sure that you're pushing off that back leg, getting that momentum going, and getting that rotation happen. So it should be a push and it should be a rotation simultaneously, right? So you don't want to just be pushing, because a lot of times when you just push, now all of your weight ends up being forward here, and then you end up having to throw, you'll get extension in that front leg, things like that will happen. And you also don't want to just get rotation, because then if you just get rotation here, now all of your weight ends up being back, and a lot of times with those types of people, their front arm will end up opening up really early there, or they'll just open up at the same time with their whole body. So we want to make sure we're getting a push, and when you get a push, then you can also get the rotation, and now you can create that angle in your body and also create the momentum in your lower body to create that really great hip and shoulder disassociation, which really helps you in being able to throw the ball further. All right, I would make sure you watch this video a couple times. I know this concept might be a little bit challenging to just grasp for the first time, but it is something that I think if you do grasp it, it can really make a big difference on how well you're throwing. You can pick up 5-10 yards just by watching this video and really understanding the information within it. As always, guys, thanks for watching these videos, and we have some different offers down below, help you throw the ball further with our 7-day free trial. We have a one-time breakdown offer that's really good right now, where you get a month of our training access to our program, our quarterback program, just because I know a lot of you guys are getting into the season right now, and so I don't want to necessarily have you guys commit to 3 months, but if you could do a month right now and really focus on giving better shoulder range of motion, a little bit better shoulder strength, work on the footwork, I think it'd make a big difference here in, just 4 weeks. I think we could help you throw the ball a lot further. So yeah, make sure you guys sign up, make sure you guys go in and at least check out some of the stuff that we have below. We have some great offers right now, and as always, we'll talk to you soon.